you know what I mean? He still don't got real options. He's when the mirror clears, when that smoky mirror clears, he's still whatever woman he's dealing with gonna see his true self. You know what I mean? So whatever attention he's getting from social media
What do
is
you mean?
gonna come
What do
from.
you mean?
No, what I'm saying is that's why
What do
I
you
came out with saying, JJ, is that they're not real options. Like you said, the dude who is, it be the lame cat who's posting all the joints and stuff like that. He's getting attention on social media. But when those women meet him in person, when those women start dealing with him in reality, they'll realize that's not who he really is. So that's not like even a real option anymore.
I
You
disagree,
know,
bro. I think that dude the smashing uh, uh, a plethora of women. I think that dude, bro, dude, dude is smashing chicks on the first day they meet them, bro. What are you talking about? This
JJ,
dude,
JJ,
Left
he's
and right.
smashing the local hood rats. You know what I
it
mean?
don't,
That he have enough Uber gas money to go see. You know what I mean? And that's about it. The same chicks he
bro,
would already be smashing
bro.
if
I
he wasn't on
disagree, bro,
social media.
bro. I disagree, bro. I like this whole big game thing that came out, bro. Them chicks ain't give a damn about what type of job these dudes got, man. It was all about how they looks. And the same thing with the dudes. They don't give a damn about what no woman do. She got a fat ass and some big titties, bro, and she cute. Bro, ain't nobody, bro. That's clubhouse talk what you talking about. I'm talking about Facebook talk, bro.
I, I,
Facebook
I
talk is way different.
I hear you, JJ. But one thing I learned just from watching social media that these women with all the damn camel toe and the damn moose toe and all that shit and twerking for the gram and shit like that. What I don't realize, JJ, is those women are only doing it for the gram. You get what I'm saying? When it's time to put up and shut up, they turn back into the girls that they really are. You know what I mean? I need
But
to get
bro,
to
you
know
still got
you.
options,
I
bro.
don't know you. I mean, Kodak Black flew a chick out, JJ, and because he didn't want to go through the time of getting to know her and wine and dine her and stuff. She was ready to fly back home. You know what I mean? These
But bro,
girls, these
but bro,
girls are
that, but bro,
imposters
that,
too.
but bro, that's one chick, bro. Bro, get, get, just imagine how many of them fell for it, bro. You talking about
You may
one? You talking
you
about
you
one
you may
incident,
have a
bro?
point. You may have a point.
Nah, he
You
got
talking
a
Y'all
about
see,
one
point.
you see
incident,
Veronica?
bro?
That's
You think
that's true.
you
Yeah, I
think shit
think
stopped with just
social
one
media,
person, bro?
All you gotta
Bro,
post.
social
All you
media,
gotta do on social media. Now go ahead, Chrissy.
go ahead, Drew. I was saying social
exactly,
media kind of make
Veronica.
it a little bit more
Most of these dudes,
accessible to
most of these
get
dudes,
cheap. You saying today?
what Mimi talking about?
I'm
No,
talking about
no,
Mariah.
I was just saying, most of these dudes, the same way Esquire said, most of these dudes hitting the ass come from social media, bro. They meet chicks off of social media. They not meeting them in Walmart. They
Dating
not meeting them
apps. They do
at the church,
dating apps that made it
bro.
easy for
Bro,
them.
they mean them. They mean them in the back channels and the DMs from Instagram and Facebook, bro.
Hey Brent, you on Facebook, right? Man, they got all them damn Facebook groups. You know them niggas that create them groups be that nigga. The nigga who create the Facebook group be that nigga, and he
Right.
be going. Listen,
Wait,
Brent, I'm trying to
Juicy,
tell you,
I
I
want to
seen this shit
Juicy, I
happen.
created
These
this
niggas be knocking these chicks
group.
down left and right, and after they done smashed, that's when they find out these niggas ain't shit, that they broke, that they live with their
Exactly.
grandma, and all that shit.
Y'all could
They
be
done
right.
look,
Exactly.
but
Y'all
Brent,
could
they
be
done
right.
went through about 50
I've
chicks.
created Facebook groups and I ran Facebook as a moderator.
I've
I've
been
had parties.
moderating for the
I've had
motherfucker too. Bro,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
the
I
best
know what they're
game in
doing. I
town,
watch
Brent.
parties. I
The
already know what's
best
going
fucking
on.
game in town.
Y'all
You
could be right.
and it be the niggas that you went to high school with that was lame as fuck that nobody liked. But they done created this persona with these Facebook group like they that nigga. And they know some niggas that can help them look like that nigga. And all the chicks like, oh my God, it's Marcus. It's Marcus. We having a meetup. Marcus fucking all these hoes.
But
Wait,
Drewski,
let me
what
say
is
something. Drewski, I've hosted these parties. I've bartended these
They
parties.
work at McDonald's.
And some of them white right now. I know they know. Nigga, you was lame before you became a Facebook group owner. And you was able to throw the parties, put the money up front. All of a sudden, you got clout. Now you the cool, but you still lame as fuck. But you ain't gonna get the girls that you want. You gonna get every other else that you want. But it's accessible because you had the juice at that time because you were the leader of that group. So they felt like you was the cool dude. But in my mind, we the cool girls, girls that can get whoever they was thinking like, damn, you finna fuck this lame nigga? Y'all finna kick. Bruh, they was getting it.
Hey, perception is reality.
That's my reality.
Perception is reality.
I was in
Brent,
Facebook.
Perception is reality, though.
That nigga work at City Trends,
I
so because he worked at City Trends,
I was running them. I seen it. The ugly niggas could pull girls because they threw the kickback. They put the money out.
Shit real, bro.
They paid me my hourly rate to bartend, and you can see posts now. I know they watching out in their feelings because I said it. But guess what? It happens. All you need to do is act like you can lead and do something after you got some sense about yourself. And all of a sudden, the girl's gonna fight me. You still lame to them and everybody else, but guess what? Oh, he gonna throw a kickback. I'm gonna get in free. So
exactly.
Pay him some.
I'm gonna get in for free. This nigga gonna get me all the drinks. He gonna let me and my girls. Like I'm trying to tell you, Brent. But the best thing, the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm not a lame ass nigga, but I ain't like a most popular nigga and no shit like that. Best thing that ever happened to me when I was in college, bro, I was promoting at the club. Nigga, when you get so much pussy promoting at the club, bro, that shit just, it be overflow, bro. It just be pussy everywhere. Nigga had to get 2 phones and shit. So motherfuckers wouldn't call my real phone. I had a little sidekick phone so niggas can hit me on that phone to get in the club. Like, and chicks just be throwing it at you.
But Drewski, perception is reality.
Like, that shit crazy.
Whoever nigga was in high school, if he the man right here in this damn club, that's reality. You know what I mean?
Right, you can be anybody who you want on social media. And I think y'all so disingenuous to even think that you can't be who you want to be on social media. We got people that come in our space.
I think D-Dub said a mouthful right there. Is that people can create alternate realities, alternate personas on social media, and they don't have to live in their own reality because they get a chance to be somebody else on social media.
Right.
Yep.
But eventually, but here's what I want to say, right? Each and every day, at some point, you got to get up and wash your face and look back up in the mirror, and that's your real reality, regardless of what you created on Facebook. After you wash your face early in the morning and you look back up in the mirror, that's your reality. All the angles and all the Photoshop and all the stunt, that shit is gone then. And that's who you really are.
You on that bullshit though, Rock. And let me tell you why.
Brent, you just don't want to
believe the real. No.
Brent is funny, bro. He's talking about you on that bullshit.
No, look, allow me to explain. Rock said from his own mouth, right? I love Rock. I consider him a mentor, right? Rock said from his own mouth. He said when he was coming up, that he oftentimes had to present the idea that he wanted a relationship with a woman, although he didn't. Is that not a false reality? Is that not a shortcut to the cootie cat? So all I think these dudes are doing is using social media as a shortcut to the cootie cat. You get what I'm saying? As you did, as you did when you were coming up, you know what I mean? Present the idea of a relationship as a shortcut to the cootie cat. They just use that.
That's black men holding each other accountable right there, boy.
Pimp C said, "Pimping ain't dead. Just move to the web." So
exactly, women are doing the same things to y'all lame niggas and getting y'all for y'all money because they post a good pic. And y'all like they shit, and y'all significant other can see based on the algorithm what you liking, and you like this. But why you liking big booty bitches in your algorithm now? But you like them because you like my flat ass. But the thing is, y'all get mad because they don't post y'all. But y'all really liking the women don't look like the women y'all got. So therefore, that's the problem too.
Well, I think
they gonna put up a front and act like they don't like
you. So this is what I believe.
That be the thing. They gonna put up a front.
Let your wife explore. Look at your explore page on Instagram. I bet it's tell a lot.
Put it like this. I think your reality, right? You always aware of your reality, whether you're delusional or not. What your reality is what you can see, feel, and touch, right? Now you can trick people, you can manipulate people and do all those kind of things to get what you want. But even if you get it under false pretense, you know it's not real. Because they don't want the real rock. They don't want the real rock. They want the rock that I made up. They want the cool rock. They want the rock that I created. And I can't deliver that 24/7, 7 days a week. I can't deliver
So it's gonna be a passport, bro. Like the rest of these niggas doing.
Well, Rock, how you know they don't like the real rock? You ain't never gave it.
Y'all keep pacifying.
No.
That's a valid question, Drewski.
If a guy creates what I'm saying is, if a guy creates an alternate reality, like if I'm the man, if I'm Bow Wow and pictures and all that kind of stuff, that's not me. So even if I get a chick because I Bow Wow pictures or because I'm wearing my dude's chain or driving my dude's car, that's not something I can keep up. That's not reality. That's a facade. And as soon as she realize that I'm something else, they gonna back out of it.
But what I'm saying is,
realize Rock should be pregnant by that time.
Well, you already done smashed. But my thing
that's a plot twist, JJ.
My thing is this.
Too late to turn around.
I think people scared to present who they really are to folks. You ain't even giving people a chance to fuck with you for who you really are. You want to create this alter ego, and maybe some people gonna like it, maybe some people not. But shit, I'd rather you like me for who I am, because then I ain't gotta fake it every time I see motherfuckers.
But Drewski,
tiring, bro.
Drewski, they don't even like their real self. They don't even like their real self. That's why they
I can't do that, bro. I can only be me. I can be me on the app.
So if you don't like yourself, you constantly putting up this fake person. That's the thing why people be doing that, because they don't like their real self.
Chrissy, everybody's fake on social media. Once you use a filter on social media, you just became fake.
So when niggas
what I mean?
Niggas use Facebook.
I'm just keeping it real.
Well, everybody's fake on the damn social media.
Everybody's fake on there. Everybody's fake.
In real life.
Niggas don't use filters.
Pick up a phone and call.
Yeah, they do.
They
do.
They use them a whole lot.
They do.
They use them a whole lot.
That's what I'm talking about, JJ. That shit weird, bro. That's like you can't be yourself. You gotta.
Guys typically lie about who they are. Women tend to lie about how they look. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's lying. Like
you can't speak for social media.
Everybody's lying in one way or the other.
Hated to love it. That's how I feel. Cause at the end of the day, bro, you can tell a motherfucker who you really is. Whoever gonna fuck with you, and whoever ain't, guess what? They don't need to be a part of your life. That's just what it is.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, shit. I got a small circle of friends. I don't need all these motherfuckers on social media to be my friend. You can like the pictures and shit.
I think that's the problem, because people be like, I gotta post you to say my shit real. Your shit can be real, but it can be toxic, it can be bullshit. You can be the bitch, she can be the woman. It can be so many different other things that's going on in a relationship, but you can post it. I can post, oh my gosh, we did this and we did that. But is it really real? Because I really know the real y'all. And I know y'all in real life. That nigga beating your ass, he cheating on you and all, etc. But I'm going to post on social media because I got somebody. And I think now, even relationships, I think a lot of people post, happy, aesthetically pleasing, babe goals, relationship goal videos to make everybody think their shit is perfect and it's just that great. They don't post the real shit they go through. They don't post that she checking my Facebook page and she ain't like, she mad because I ain't liking a heart eye her picture. Post the real shit so people get a real sense of reality of what's going on in relationships. But people don't do that.
Nobody's posting real shit. Nobody's posting real shit.
I don't think they're posting that. But they want
But why
everybody
when you
to
tell the
think
truth,
everything.
niggas gotta say your shit cap though? That's what I don't understand. If I'm being honest, why my shit gotta be capped? Cause I ain't like the rest of these niggas out here doing that shit. Like, nigga, I am who I am at the end of the day. I don't gotta lie to you. You ain't gotta like it. I ain't on social media talking about I'm rich and I got this big ass house and doing all this other lame ass shit that people do. That ain't how I was raised, so I don't gotta do that. I hate when niggas be trying to say the shit you saying is cap because these other motherfuckers be lying. I am who I am. At the end of the day, I feel like a nigga off the wire though when I said that.
Drewski, I think this is just my opinion. There's a point that some men go through where they're not comfortable with who they are, and they look at they see themselves as a second-class citizen, and so they try to create a persona.
The Rock, I just said that, Rock. I just said that, Rock.
But
I think JJ was trying to say something though. JJ, what was you trying to say?
Well, no, he can go ahead and finish. I'll go
no, and I was just saying in my day, I remember when guys tried to look like dope dealers and big money guys when they were in college or maybe even in the military, but they tried to appear that they were kingpin. You know what I mean? And those were, and there was a whole generation of those guys who tried to play that role and wear tracksuits and Nike shoes and all those kind of stuff to try to appear that. And I think, you know, that's going on now because the women dictated that the drug dealers were the winners in the dating game, so we had to play and appear to be drug dealers.
But Rock, let's just be honest. Social media is nothing but a platform where people could come on with their avatars. And I'm not talking about the little cartoon figure that they use, you know what I mean? I'm talking about a surreal representation of their self, you know what I mean? And they could post and they could kind of like live in the surreal reality that they would like to be in. Everyone's participated in it to a certain extent. Soon as that chick use that filter, she's participating in it. Soon as that guy takes a picture in Miami with a car he rented, he's participating in it. He's participating in a surreal life that he does not belong to. You know what I mean? And I think everybody does it to a certain extent. Is it wrong or right? I don't know, but I just think that it is what it is. This is just where we're at. Social media, they call it the metaverse for a reason. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Buying into it, so we can talk about the shit we want to, but everybody on this platform has bought into social media and posted stuff that has gained or not gained anything from posting on social media.
Well, I think the biggest benefit I see is, from me, is what you can do with a business or a brand. Like what you can do with a business or a brand is the same thing that individuals do all the time with themselves. You can make your business or your brand seem bigger, fancier, more desirable, and that's what people do on this. It's just a marketing tool. Now, I think sometimes people misinform, mislead, and deceive on social media. And I think businesses from time to time do the same. So,
Right, another thing I hate about social media, I think everybody like to perform, and this is my big. I'm on social all platforms, right? Except for Twitter, because I think it's stupid. But I think a lot of people portray they got this perfect algorithm or this perfect relationship on social media, and it really bothers me because they don't have it. And I know them in real life, or I know it ain't that perfect. But I think sometimes if we actually dig down to the grit of it and actually have those conversations where people can actually benefit from it and understand, like, people go through shit, they won't be trying to be so perfect on social media. But I think if you do that, it's going to be a certain thing, a stigma that you don't want on you, but it's real. And I think that's the problem with social media now. Everybody portrays, oh, we're perfect. We're Barack and Michelle, and we're this. We went to the beach. We went to this island. We went to this and that. But I think that is the biggest downfall of social media. Tell us your ups and downs. If you really want to post your relationship on social media, post the ups and the downs of the relationship. You ain't got to say, well, I'm a sub this person, but just come together and say, like what was Derek Jacks or whatever his name is. I don't follow him either.
But nobody's participating at that level.
But
Nobody is.
I didn't say
single or couple.
I said they should, Brent. My keyword was should. But they should do it.
Well, it seems like you're only holding couples accountable for it.
But I'm just speaking my truth. I think all these people that in these successful relationships should post what they really go through instead of acting like everything's rainbows and unicorns and you'll fuck up and you ain't did this right, or you should have did this and I did this and this worked great for me. No, tell us what's really going on behind closed doors, and it'd be more beneficial for people to hear the situations you're really going through instead of acting like you Barack and Michelle every day and judging people. I really hate that about social media, and I think I just wish more couples would come out and say, "Look, okay, yeah, this shit happened. Like this is what's going on," but everybody trying to be so perfect to the world. So they miss the point of social media is informing people and educate people of the stuff.
Nobody really wants to see how the sausage is made.
Right,
if you see how the sausage, if you want to see the end result
of the sausage, I think
you won't eat. You won't eat sausage. You want
some things to be private, and then they want everything to be public. Don't tell me. Tell me the bad shit you went through too, and then tell me the good shit that you came out of and overcome it. So that may help somebody else out in the long term under some shit they got going on. I hate this perfect relationship world that everybody posting on social media because everything ain't perfect. We can pretend like it's easy to pretend perfect.
I would rather have people promote love and positive shit on social media rather than I would have people post false, surreal personalities of their self. You know what I mean? Luring other people in. Like whatever that couple's going through, that's what they're going through. But they're posting positive shit. You know,
how's that going to help somebody else move forward in their relationship?
Because it's helping because it's promoting love. It's promoting love.
Everything
you know
that y'all I don't believe in relationships.
No. It's no such thing as a perfect relationship. But what I'm saying is, which one would we rather promote? Would we rather promote love, or would we rather promote all these people who are posting surreal images of themselves? You know what I mean? Just for attention. Just for attention. I would. Like I don't see no problem with like promoting love. You know what I mean? Like to me, it's we're in a sad day in society when promoting love is looked down upon.
I didn't say it was looked down upon. Promote the shit that you're really going through, and instead of acting
but what I'm saying,
it's not looked down upon. It's real life. It's reality. That's
what I'm saying. Why would someone post their argument? You know what I mean? That's not promoting any type of positivity. Why would someone want to post? Why would someone want to post some disagreement they had last?
So they can help somebody else go through what they're going through. It ain't just
about all the time, bro.
For the world.
Whoa. Well, my point is this.
We can agree.
Whatever you post could either promote positivity or it could post negativity. And to me, if you're posting some real personification of yourself, a false persona of yourself, look. At least the people in the couple, they're not trying to attract anybody into their relationship. You know what I mean? They're just posting the happy moments of their life, trying to promote love. Now, these people out here who are single and trying to promote a false representation on themselves based on a lie, then that person is trying to lure someone in only to ruin their life as well. You get what I'm saying?
That shouldn't do with single people.
It does.
But Brent, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these positive, successful Barack and Michelle relationships. They do go through stuff. And when Michelle wrote a book out, it's her podcast.
Michelle and Barack went through their issues. They didn't
post they actually publicized it. They didn't sit around and say, guess
they
what?
Wrote a book.
She wrote a book and she talked about the book. I didn't like Barack. On their way to the presidency, they weren't posting arguments they were having in the damn back room. How crazy that would have been.
You went to the back room arguments. I didn't say post your whole argument. You went very.
They weren't posting. Rock. You've been Rock. Let me ask you this question, Rock. You've been married 20 years. Would you post your wife in a negative light at all?
Never.
Right.
I didn't see it in a negative.
So here's what I'll say.
We're positive. We're perfect. It's not reality.
Hold on. Let me just say this. I personally think there's no value in me and my wife being posted on social media at odds or in a negative light. I see no value in that, right? If we got a problem with each other, we need to handle it in this house amongst ourselves. We don't need to post it on social media. We don't need to perpetuate anything other than the ultimate respect and admiration for one another if we post. Other than that, we don't need to post nothing. Because I don't see any value in it.
I've been married so long. How can you help another couple go through their stuff if they think you're a perfect
I'm not
couple?
in that business. They need to go to counseling like we did. That's what they need to do.
But that's what it's a social media open platform. You post all your positive and your highs. Why not post some of your lows and then somebody may pick up on that?
Because I don't think I don't think people are prepared to accept the ridicule that goes with posting things like negative, like negative things. Like, so the point of this is like if me and my wife were to post an argument, if we were to go live,
I didn't say post an argument. I said have conversations about it.
So I'm just giving you an example. Me and my wife can have a difference of opinion or a disagreement, right? And we could show that as a means to how we got to the point to where we agreed or worked it out. I think there's probably some value in that. But even at the end of the day, that's positive because ultimately we disagreed and then we came to a compromise and we moved forward. Like if we just post the disagreement and never post a compromise, man, we're gonna be ridiculed.
I know. Well, my thing is, I think I sent you guys a video of my dad and my stepmom having a conversation. They were married 33 years, right? And they both were married 33 years. He said his highs, he said his lows, he said they got over it. She said hers, he said his. And it was no scrutiny to that. Of course, you get some scrutiny on social media, but I think that conversation that we had amongst that group of men and women, somebody took something from that. But if you keep it hidden into a vault all the time, nobody's ever gonna grow for it because they think, okay, well, Rocky and this person is, I don't know why his name, but Rocky and her are perfect. They're perfect. They don't have no problems. But my thing is, I think we go further as a race, being honest with each other instead of making everything sound like rainbows and unicorns. So I'm single. Let me throw this out there. I am single by choice, but my thing is, it's because I feel like if I do get in a relationship, I want to help somebody else get to where I'm at. I'm not gonna look down on them. I'm not gonna belittle them. I'm gonna get them the key to success because I feel like if I learn something, I'm gonna reach one and teach one. I don't feel like that should be something I keep in the house. If I can save another relationship by telling them, like, look, we did this, we got through this, and guess what? This is where we at now. And then they can see that people really go through stuff instead of thinking people are actually perfect. Because I hear people talk every day. I think they got a perfect relation. They don't argue. They don't do nothing. They don't disagree. Everything is great. It's perfect. So my thing is,
anybody ever been married? No, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
I know it's bullshit. But that's what I'm saying. I'm calling bullshit. But my thing is, if we start allowing other people to know what we go through and deal with in relationships and marriages, that may help somebody else. But we keep it all in a vault every time we do it, nobody ain't gonna learn shit. It's gonna be the same thing done over and over again. But that's just my point. I'm single again. Kayla, I'm announcing I'm single. So you stop talking about that. I'm single, but even when I get in a relationship, I'm still gonna pour into somebody else that's not a relationship. Let them think. Not let them think that I'm perfect and I got something else I can give to you and some gems that I can put down to you and let you build a relationship. I think that's just
but I think
hold on. Rock, hold on. Let's go ahead and get everybody final words right quick, man, because we're like an hour and 30 in. You go ahead, Rock.
No, I just wanted to say this, man. I think sometimes single people want to see married people in contentious situations, sometimes to justify their singleness, meaning that to validate that they're better off single, right? And I'm saying that I get no joy and no satisfaction from posting my wife or my relationship in a negative light. If you're my friend, if you're my confidant or somebody that I know personally and you're going through something, certainly I'm open to open it up to you about some of the struggles Keisha and I have had and in assisting you in getting through whatever situation you're going through. But I see no value in posting my wife or myself in a negative light as it pertains to our relationship, because it shows weakness in our relationship, and I don't ever want anybody to ever see us as a weak unit in public, because we truly are as one on paper and in real life. You right, you know it, baby.
Chrissy, come on, Chrissy.
Hey, Miss
Keisha. Give me about an hour.
Hey y'all, yeah. So going with the topic tonight, I got two questions. For one, if you living your life through social media and you're not really living life outside of social media, who you really living your life for? Are you living it for you, or are you living it to please other people? And then, are you really living? Because social media is a false reality. And I'm gonna just end on that note. Make sure y'all follow the Sexy Cigar Lounge. Follow your girl Chrissy Martini, and yeah, we coming with it every day, every week. So back at you, JJ.
I appreciate that, Chrissy. DW, let's get it.
I believe in reach one, teach one. I believe in if you dedicate your life to social media and what somebody liking and loving, you need something to do with your life. I'm a firm believer in sharing is caring. I grew up in a family, and we share our situation and our stories, and we try to build from that and not make the same mistakes and generational curses everybody else made. So therefore, if I'm gonna share with somebody what I went through and I can make them a better person, therefore I'm gonna do it. I don't have to put them on Front Street, but I'm gonna have that conversation with them. I'm not saying do a podcast about what we fucked up at, but guess what? I'm gonna put myself into somebody else that I messed up on. My gift somebody else that I gained, and I'm not gonna just let them think everything's gonna be unicorns and rainbows. I'm not gonna do that. Make sure you follow at the Sexy Cigar Lounge, and I still stand on what the fuck I said. I mean, follow me on all social media platforms. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Sexy Cigar Lounge, and y'all have a good night.
Appreciate it, DW. Brent, let's get it.
Hey, appreciate it, JJ. I think tonight was an interesting conversation. I think everybody made a valid point at some point in time, and I appreciate that. I think social media ain't nothing but a surreal digital environment in which people could go on and be whoever they want to be. That's simply what it is. And I think social media is still in its adolescent phase, in which it hasn't matured. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. I told Rock earlier, social media is like a highlight reel. People post what they want other people to see. A single person ain't gonna post, like a one night stand that they thought was gonna go somewhere. A married couple ain't gonna post their most
side baby.
Their most
well,
disastrous.
They do have podcasts about that, Brent.
I thought
I'll see you
okay, but so I don't think it's a place for a couple to post their most disastrous argument. You know what I mean? And you got to give grace. You know what I mean? Like someone like Barack Obama and Barack Obama and Michelle, and someone like Rock and Keisha, they already done been through all the pitfalls in life, so they could talk about it in such where it does. It's not. It's in retrospect rather than it's something that they're currently facing. You know what I mean? It might not be productive for them to talk about something publicly that they're currently facing. You know what I mean? And that probably wouldn't be productive to their, relationship. It just as a single person might not want to post, certain pitfalls that they're experiencing in the dating game because it wouldn't be progressive to where they're trying to go in the relationship game. You know what I mean? So, I will say extend a little grace there. But like I said, man, social media is just a place for people to come up and put their avatar up, use their filters, take, have the damn rental Lamborghinis and stuff like that. Just little snippets of what they would like their life to be. You know what I mean? And I think that at some point in time, I think people will be more real on social media or whatever the case may be. I definitely don't think that social media should validate your relationship, shouldn't validate who you are as a person. You know what I mean? And I land right there, JJ. This was a great conversation. I think everybody made valid points. Good conversation. And it's Saint _ Brown on all social media platforms. Follow the Sexy Cigar Lounge on all social media platforms. We in here. And come on, man. Y'all come over here to the YouTube channel and subscribe to us. Back to you, JJ.
Is JJ locked up or is he?
He froze a little bit.
Hey, Drewski, you want to go ahead and say your
Go ahead, Drew.
Okay.
Great conversation, guys. I think what I take from this is, man, when it comes to social media and relationships, man, at the end of the day, dog, you got to do what work for you and your person. You know what I'm saying? And if you the type of person that like to be discreet when you in your vetting process, let that person know that if they ain't with it, that ain't your person. If they with it, you good. When it comes to social media as a whole, man, I think people just need to be themselves, bro. You ain't got to get on these apps and lie. Half of these niggas don't give a fuck what you talking about and what you going through, to be honest with you. It's just a platform for them to talk they shit. So if you get on there and you talk about what your baby mama or your baby daddy did and didn't do, people gonna jump on the post and tell you stupid. Or they gonna talk they shit, but they really don't give a fuck. So at the end of the day, dog, just be yourself. If you whatever you put out there, you can't be mad at what you get back from that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, dog, my advice to people is just be yourself. Cause you never know at the end of the day who fucking with you for being who you are. You know what I'm saying? Versus you creating this persona that you ain't gonna be able to keep up in the next 2 years, and then everybody looking at you wild and crazy. But you can follow your boy on Instagram at KingDrew_430. Make sure y'all come to the channel, man. Subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms, the Sexy Cigar Lounge. Back to you, JJ.
Sure, man. I appreciate everybody coming on. For the new people, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Send it to your cousin, your homegirls, your co-workers, all that. Send it out. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for the next show. I appreciate Big Rocket coming on. It's always a pleasure to see Rocket in the building. I appreciate DW, Chrissy, for coming on. Miss y'all on the show. You know, me and Brent gonna be here every day, you know what I'm saying, if possible. And definitely Drew, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all jumping on, man. I think this was a good topic. Again, if your cousins or your homegirls or your boyfriends ain't watched the show, send it to them. Tell them to subscribe to the channel, man, and stay tuned for the next show. Peace.